Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, December 1st. Once again, there will only be a spiral review today. I've kind of incorporated the daily math review inside of our lesson since we are on e-learning this week. So let's get started. We have to solve for n. We did so well last week. We are moving up into the 10,000s. So we have 45,369 plus 40-something thousand 689 equals 91,058. Okay, we know that the first thing that we need to do is we need to take our sum and we need to subtract the add-in that we know. Okay, I cannot do 8 minus 9, so I'm going to borrow from my tens. That leaves me with 4. 18 ones minus 9 is 9. I cannot do 4 minus 6. I can't borrow from my hundreds, so I have to go all the way over to my thousands and borrow. Now I can borrow from my hundreds, and that leaves me with 9. Now I have 14, take away 6 is 8. 9 take away 3 is 6. I cannot do 0 take away 5, so I've got to borrow from my 10,000s. 10 take away 5 is 5. 8 take away 4 is 4. My missing number is the 5, so n equals 5. All right, number 2. We have 47,058 plus 23,000 something 59 equals 70,517. So I'm going to take what I know. I'm going to take that final sum, and I am going to subtract the add-in that I know. I cannot do 7 take away 8, so I borrow from my tens. I now have 17 take away 8, which is 9. Cannot do 0 minus 5, so I borrow from my hundreds. I now have 10 take away 5 is 5. 4 take away 0 is 4. I cannot do 0 take away 7, so I've got to borrow from my 10,000s. That leaves me with 6. I now have 10 minus 7 is 3, and 6 minus 4 is 2. My missing digit is this 4, so n equals 4. Okay, well done. Let's go on to differences. Although we just did a bunch of subtraction problems right there, you're going to be masters of subtraction by the time we're done this week. Okay, so we have 54,000, and remember, as you're writing these out, you want to make sure that you space out your digits so that you have room to borrow and regroup. Okay, 8 minus 8 is 0. I cannot do 5 minus 9, so I borrow from my hundreds. I cannot do that, so I borrow from my thousands. That leaves me with 3. I now have 10 in my hundreds, so I can finally borrow. That becomes a 9, and now I can do 15 take away 9, which is 6. 9 take away 8 is 1. 3 take away 2 is 1. 5 take away 1 is 4. So my answer is 41,160. And you're going to type that in without any spaces. Okay, now I have 19,041. Remember, space out your digits so that you have room to borrow and regroup. Okay, I cannot do 1 minus 2, so I'm borrowing from my tens. I now have 11 minus 2, which is 9. 3 minus 0 is 3. I cannot do 0 minus 5, so I'm going to borrow from my thousands, and that leaves 8. And now I can do 10 take away 5 is 5. 8 take away 2 is 6. And 1 take away 1 is nothing. So my final answer is 6,539. All right, my product of 94 times 3. Okay, remember we can do this two ways. One, we can draw an area model, and we separate our 94 into 90 and 4, and then we have 3. So I'm going to go 3 times 90, 3 times 4. 3 times 9 is 27, and bring down that 1 0. 3 times 4 is 12. Now I'm going to add 270 plus 12, and that's going to give me 282. I can also use the algorithm to solve if you're comfortable with doing this. 4 times 3 is 12. I'm going to add that 1. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 1 is 28. And they do match, so I must be correct, 282. And our final one of the day is 36 times 9. Once again, I can do my area model, break apart my 36 into 30 and 6, and then bring my 9 down here. I can do 9 times 30, 9 times 6. 9 times 3 is 27, and I have 1 0. 9 times 6 is 54. So I have 270 plus 54, add them up, and I get 324. Now I can also solve this using the algorithm. 6 times 9 is 54, carry that 5. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 5 is 32. I got 324 both ways that I did it, so that tells me that my answer is correct. Okay, we're all done for the day, so if I haven't seen you at our Google Meet yet, I will see you then. Take care. Have a good one.